This is history for oil palm in the country. This one here is a history. We have had no belly bridge built over our oil palm block. We have done it this time with Marape budget government road infrastructure funding in the agriculture sector and as part of the Connect PNG program. And we've done this. This is a bridge that was lying idle in the works compound at Kibe Works office. I proposed to the works manager if this bridge could be given to me to build a bridge that was needed much here. We've got a lot of communities at the back of this bridge. We've got a lot of oil farm at the back of this area. And this bridge is now going to bring a light to a lot of communities there, and we're going to also plant a lot more oil palm at the back. At the same time, there's a lot of other agricultural commodities, cacao, coconut, which is copra, and so we have service in those other commodities as well, not oil palm as well. But again, I say this is history. We have done a 14-meter belay bridge, and I would like to congratulate the Works Department for being at the back of us, and our OPIC engineering foreman here on site. They've been here day and night to launch this. And today is 12th of December 2021. I'm seeing the place, the bridge been erected, and I am so overwhelmingly proud, and I would like to continue to ask Marape government to give me more money going forward 2023, 24 onwards, and I think that this government must come back, because this government has got a heart for the people. And I would also wish that the Prime Minister will come and open this bridge for us anytime this year or early next year, January.
Name me Debbie Mdomoro Buana. Mneklialo netan di rumah kastale, so mi grow up kamantana mi kastale blok site ya. Au mi kati pam mas 10 years. Wakati kam dan pa pusi kalau marketplace, ben cargo stop, ben apim putan talokar, ben mimplan meri piki fruit lo mak astopam kalau marketplace kan pa pikim konta lokar, kar kam lapsai tape tip, orman pusi lo wheelbarrow kom tol meri pikim ken lo fruit gran lo bans le me. Pus kenapa kesakari cross bridge ya kalau saya kasih lupa. Nah net, sometimes pak kisi go okol megi gaman bridge wana me coconut katina puli me kar karigo tip lo sign but atoken bal meri kolektiken aputulone
Big platform.
big platform basa mekin
So bridge ba min wanam lagi plana.
na bridge ol mekin wa isi lo mi pla lo kesi borona pick up lo pam lo one block mbastar awesti pam len.
Okay, na long side blow iplol meri ambai
Isi lo mi pla meri
Plus.
mpa kolektif fruit last to pam kam na putit solene.
Nebelumnya Maustin Bandung bisa talo Sarakolok sisene itu VOP itu antar lo 9 dia mas terus lah bridge yang komplit so em dia kota wari lo pawa mama parents mem lalu selesai dia sampai yes mi lo struggle kam lo na and now em bridge yang komplit so mi bilang mas thank you lo government lo pandemi lo antam sudah service mi bilang thank you lo bilang itu awana malbin lillah mi bilang thank you straight terus on big man so bilang thank you lo orasan din em kam lar lo
Mimi semerik mi om la bugu lo block lo LSS or state land block we talk thank you through lo we will bring this service bridge lo connecting we open project area we talk thank you through lo album nalla godigan besu
Before you plus I got all problem too, no got bridge na wara sa rosima
7 years basta support.
How much years you plus start?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years plus apa.
Company ni sa kam sin fruit and that time already.
Time the bridge.
Na how ni plus akare fruit go lap side.
Kami konta.
Plus sa may mall. Diwai bridge na pusi. Time wara si bridge go. Ni black kati ko na pulim. Puti across. Pechim na. Ni black.
Puli mo
Puli
baru.
pango. Something then.
Yeah. Last time we come looking me and that plant is done.
Yes. Samla distance lo ya golo kona go kata lo Aslo Mountain.
Big platform.
Big la to puru da pesi. Since mi bla lili gol mangi ka pa na lom posta. Na mi bla lungi. Now this la service.
So this la bridge am by minim wadam lo ipla na long side long. Side blow salimol oil palm bla.
And by silom bla salimol kestro.
Harba.
Cargan Prosigo, Simol oil palm, cacao, Sambla mo.
Big plow lines, village stuff on that.
Yes. You get modern. Now we like at VOP, LSS VOP, na project. Coco project.
Big plow.
Big one.
So ipla all mix line la ogra.
Yes.
Ogra aplo popo ni gini.
We look at mix land for one in
All tumana bla kam stop lo here na walk na ipla.
Yes.
Big pla lo here.
Yes.
Osem talk lilik long ha osem how important oil palm no life long ipala.
MLP me plant something like business, school fee, housing, and more.
Nem lo mi beni kipa.
You blow
Bris la brisem tege mi blossom. 13 years plus mi la Pilipinas sa staff. Bis la bem all mama sometime side long housing school ino sa ride lo mi pla. Em long pla time 13 years plus. Now some bis la bris kam now em staff now mi pla Pilimosem. Life lo mi pla em come back no more. Some the project awesome all po mi pla kisim na putin lo rotia. Mi pla na soli mo pla money. Mi pla buy car. Mi pla buy kaya lol piginin na. Au ba mi pla sabi money na stop em no ka. Go now this la bris kam no. Ay making me see also mi pla kan sabi money na. Mi pla kan lukotin mo piginin mi pla. So mi pla mas puro lo gaman lo. Look sabe lo. Mi pla na give mi pla this la bris.
So ipla all hamas pla population system chalo. MD how
Blok oh mi pla kat
one name block gonchar lo yan.
section 8 Sarakolok.
Okay, section 8.
Section 8 Sarakolok stop in selo slab. Am road gwanda.
You buy clear amas block stuff.
Yeah. Mi pla kat 17 pla LSS min gaman ground. Okay, VOP M42. 42 block VOP. Am planning farm too. Anta blo dislam project go na kakao project. Igo anta go pass lo place it lo bus anta bem 7 pla place stop. 7 pla place stop in selo bus ya. No ka roti go na ating disla bili stop no. Em roti by go na go reaching all too. So anta bol planning kakao ya. Samla time ole at lo kare kakao na kakao sa karim lo solda na kam also mimin lo bus place line. O karing kakao kam puti marasa lo road na karsa kisim na kam kolo. Ko sali.
So was no ka te matok sor by less. Maybe.
Samla time em mat all balusi.
Number is number what? Farm before rotina start plant farm fruits are terma ya. Ad lo kari.
Ina blo mi black simi kam na supply stop na sting now.
So you mean working money?
So mi bla lusim big bla side lo money mi bla lusim tu
Employee bla as well as money by bla kari gam lo. Country ya lo government because into la fruit ko lo mil only working more some old now salem ya. So this is la one tonnage net and lose money. But now one time bridge now.
I'm right now. Or something.
Car by go straight na pigim fruit lo pick up point straight law 1 block.
Ah.
17 block and by 1 head block law area block pick up by 42 block LSS by pick up block spot place.
Spot place.
Same by Isina.
No.
Ligri gato na big block money by kam. Jimi ato block tasol na start. Jimi na bato ken lo karem
Baim kar.
low digam lo ya kam by more youth ken lo. Argum jimi lo puting krobi go la pa. Jimi toko sem lo ya jimi sam by more youth. Lo karem go man karem go you lost a fame ken after you
Yes.
money ya. You contract ken. Also no money say go sota.
The same time usang kain usang mitla kam daling tu usang company maksimani lom pla em kating. Samla usang now usang OPIC staff em kating samla mani ken. Company tu kating tasol au em bai mitla kisim mitla sawat. So now mitla tok tengki lom sla buris kamane luk sawen na mitla.
Okay, this bridge you can see on the other side. It's a long bridge there. Huh? Initially, there was a culvert been done, but you can see the culverts have been washed out, and the culverts are down there. At that, these are multi-plates. They're multi-plates, big culverts. There were three culverts. So every time you come and put it flat, it washes out. And so they were doing it log bridges like that one here. But it continuously gets washed out, and when it gets washed out, it takes months to build log bridges. Because in here at the back, there is no plantation. There is no company plantation. If we have company plantations, company comes in there and do a lot more, either through their own funding or through the tax credit scheme project. But we don't have company involvement at the back, and we have all smaller blocks, then we do log bridges, and then that is not permanent. So when I came here initially in 2019 with the PIP program funding for roads and bridge infrastructure in the smaller oil palm sector, when I came around, I came up here looking at all the possible areas where I can connect to bring produce into the mill. I came here and the people who were here in the blocks came out and they started abusing me and arresting me that, this area was neglected by government for the last 15, 20 years. And they said, we want something here. So I went back. We had a work team also together with us. So I asked them, how can we be able to help them? And they said, well, let's go around to our yard and see if we can find something. So when we went there, the Buluma bridge that got removed to do a cement bridge, as I have shown you earlier on when we were driving up, they dismantled this, and this one was there at the yard. So I asked them if they could be able to give it to me, and they said, yes, we can. So I told them, do a scope. And they did a scope for around about 1.5 million and brought it in, and I said, okay, let's break it into smaller amounts of 500,000, and we'll also get the provincial government, West Indian provincial government, to counterfund. So we started going into a process of negotiation, and so the West Indian provincial government also got involved, and we contributed together to deliver this bridge. But in all, OPIC has put around about 750,000. I would have to check with the provincial government on how much they've put in, so then we can be able to do a scope, do a total costing on it. But I suspect the provincial government may have done, they did one 247,000 in 2018, and I think they may have done one or two other payments progressively. So it may have been around about $1 million or so in total with the provincial government to get this done. But as you can see, it's going to get another 50 years for it to age out, or it can even go 100 years, because we have done concrete walls from the basement up where, the river flow can be withstand. And even the bridge, if you can see, it's double decking here. double canal here. One, two, so it's quite a strong bridge, you know. And even the basement, even the decks are quite strong. It's not a metal bridge deck; it's a steel deck, and so we have a permanent bridge that was going to be on some of the main national highways or provincial highways constructed in the block, and I would wish to do more of this right throughout my oil palm areas. I've identified a similar problem like this in Millen Bay. I'll fix that one up shortly. And there's another one in the border of Biela and Kimbe. It's a place called Kai. I will also go and fix that. There are already roadworks taking place, but I'm going to find a bridge. It would be a 8-meter belly, 8 to 10-meter belly. This one is a 14-meter belly. This is quite strong and quite solid. If you look at the oil palm, we've got around a very good amount of blocks sitting on the Sarakolok area. The Sarakolok area, the Morke area, the Tamba area, this is where a lot of palm oil is concentrated on. And we have a lot of smallholders here, and also we have LSS blocks. These are all LSS blocks, state lease. So when you have a state lease, we have farmers, they work very hard because these are settlers. But beyond that, we've got hectares and hectares of land that we are developing VOBs. It's like palm oil and customary land. We call it village oil palm block. So the legal jurisdiction on the management of the block and the way it is done is outside the normal government-led administration system, where we have the issues are different. We also have another scheme where outsiders are coming in to buy larger blocks of land from the landowners and developing palm oil there, and we've got a couple of those kinds of blocks at the back of this block. But I will give you later on today. I will give you exactly the total revenue that this bridge is gonna generate. I will have to go and get the statistics of hectares I have here, both LSS, VOB, and blocks that are bigger in size that people have came and bought from landowners and planting palm oil. We do a total revenue forecast for that this bridge is going to be.
So what will the bridge mean for the people? How many people living in there, and what will this bridge mean for them?
Well, there are about 3 or 4 council wards at the back, and this bridge is also another government service to them. For our oil palm, we build this road for our oil palm purpose, but if you look at the 3, 4, 5 council wards at the back of this, it's a government service, you know. It's service to the people. So it's good thing for the government, you know, that the government is doing through oil palm to service our people.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Anything else you want to say?
Again, I'm very excited for the first time delivering a 14-meter belly bridge in our farm block, leading to some neglected council wards staying at the back. And I know we will be blessed. Marape government will be blessed. My OPIC board will be blessed. Those of you in the media who have been working with me to encourage me to do all this work by putting on the media on what I'm doing, we will all be blessed on what we are doing. And this is the way we all must work in the agriculture sector or in the service sectors that we work in the country, so we can be able to achieve, you know. this kind of thing. The DDA get a lot of money, and the DDA should be delivering this kind of things. We've got a lot of whole bridge structures lying everywhere in all the provincial workshops. We've spent less than $1 million to do this. I would like to encourage that maybe if it's not happening elsewhere, I'm putting up an example here. Industries that we think we are not responsible for this kind of activity, we need to source funding through government. The government is there to help us, but if we don't wake up and tell them of what is happening in our respective institutions and service bodies, we get nowhere.